long way no matter where you're headed. Be glad to give you a lift.
Will you?
Sure, throw that in the back.
Okay. Thanks.
How far are you going?
How far are you?
San Francisco. I can drop you off any place.
Thanks.
I take this road all the time. Every time I come up from Monterey. Saves me about 20 miles.
I never took it before.
Yeah, I know.
How'd you know?
Well, you're not the first person I picked up on this road. From what I hear, the farm's not a bad place.
I didn't like it.
Well, I don't think anybody's supposed to like it.
Prison without bars. Still a prison. Look, you mind if we don't talk about it?
I've already forgotten it.
Not so easy to forget.
My name's Reeves. Eddie Reeves. What do they call you?
Ellen?
Nice.
Thanks, Mr. Reeves.
Eddie.
All right, Eddie.
You hungry?
No, I hadn't thought about it.
Well, we can stop along the road, or maybe you want to wait till we get to my place. You'd like Ma Green's cooking.
Who's she?
Who's she? Ma Green is the only reason that my little place is the best cafe outside of San Francisco.
You own a cafe?
Yeah, Eddie's place. That's what I call it.
Maybe you need a waitress, huh?
You looking for a job?
I'd take one.
Stop looking, you got it.
You mean it? Or you just talking, huh?
I mean it.
Thanks, Eddie. I don't know how to thank you.
Well, don't bother. I can always use a waitress, okay?
Sure.
Getting hungry?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll step on the gas. This is it. Oh, and your room's at the top of the stairs, the door on the left. The other one's my office.
At least I won't be late for work. I'm cold.
Come on, I'll get you something to eat. Hello, Ma.
Thanks, huh?
Yeah, we made good time. Hi, Dan. All right.
Nice and warm in here, isn't it?
Well, it's not much to look at.
It's all yours, huh?
Well, it's not exactly a gold mine. How's business?
What there is of it.
Ma, I want you to meet a friend of mine. She's gonna hand. You know, wait on tables, whatever there is to do. We sure need somebody.
We do?
Well, you can't do all the work, Ma. Ellen, this is Ma Green. Ma, meet Ellen.
I do.
Hello.
Ma, we're starved. Any side up, bacon, some hash brown potatoes, the works. And draw two.
Okay.
Dan, meet the newest addition to Eddie's place. Ellen, Dan Parry. How are you?
How do you do?
You see? Everybody's friendly around here.
Oh, sure. It's just used to things, that's all. Eddie, I wish I knew how to thank you.
Skip it. You've done that. You just make yourself at home.
I feel at home. Thanks.
Hello, Ollie. How you doing?
100%. Always 100%. When do you get in?
Just?
Thought you might drop by my place.
No time.
So I see.
Ellen, this is Mr. Leichman. Ollie Leichman. Ollie, meet Ellen. She's going to work here. Give a little tone to the place.
Nice. Where'd you find it?
Cut it.
She don't need this dump.
I said cut it.
She must be crazy.
Change the subject, Ollie, or get out.
Oh, now take it easy, Eddie boy. Take it easy. Just admiring your taste, that's all.
Okay. You want some coffee or something? Ma'll take your order. Ma, I gotta go up to the office a minute. When those eggs are ready, just ring the cowbell. I'll be right back.
I'll be here.
Coffee?
Sorry, Ma. Never drink between meals. Just in the neighborhood, so I thought I'd poke my nose in. No good, so I'll poke my nose out. How's the cop business? Slow?
Slow.
That's what I like to hear. Keep it that way, cop. Keep it that way.
Coffee like you do, Ma. Nobody.
You've been saying that for I don't know how long.
It's a fact.
He's a cop.
Dan's okay. Nothing the matter with Dan.
Doesn't look much like a cop. Does he hang around here?
Comes in kind of regular.
Oh, why?
Wouldn't know that. Never asked, and Dan never told me. Do you like your bacon, medium or crisp?
Wait, I'm not particular.
Then take it crisp. It's better for you.
All ready, Ma?
Be a minute yet. Soon as these hash was brown.
Well, I'll watch them. You show Ellen her room. Maybe she'd like to wash up.
Yeah, I'd like to get some of this dirt off my hands.
Oh, them stairs are going to kill me one of these days.
I know what you mean. There are plenty of them.
Ain't much to look at. Still, it's better than the farm, ain't it?
Who told you?
Some things you don't have to be told.
Look, Ma, you won't hold it against me, will you? See, I'm going to make up for everything. That's right. I don't want any trouble. I've had enough to last me. I'm going to stay away from
Heard them words before. Said 'em myself after my stretch on the farm.
you.
I've been there.
Well, I'm never going back.
Same as I said.
I mean it.
Sure, so did I. And I stay away from trouble. Only I didn't have much to say about it. Oh, it's mostly the young that has trouble with trouble. But I've had my share. Plenty of it. Leave me alone. But it's different now.
All I know, Ma, is I don't want any trouble. No, I want to stay out on parole with a clean record. I want to sleep nights.
When you know what you want, ain't so hard to find.
How long you been with Eddie?
Quite a while. He picked me up on the road, too.
See, that's lucky, I guess. What I mean is you, well, fallen in with the right guy. Could have been just any... Oh, I hate to think. Nice fella, isn't he?
He took me in. So why ask? It's how you figure a man is what he is. Figure him okay, and that's how he is.
Well, I was just saying, that's all. You can always tell him funny, but you just know it.
There he is now. He's got your dinner. Or just leave these things and come on.
Okay. I'll get your toast right away.
She's doing all right, isn't she, Ma?
Why not?
I'm happy. Oh, hi, Dan.
Hi.
What'll it be, the usual?
Usual.
Why don't you sit down here? I'll bring it over. Ma, usual, 1 coffee, black. Don't you ever take cream?
Nope.
Milk?
Nope.
I can do without cream, waistline. Gotta have milk, though.
Morning, Dan. How's everything?
Not very good.
So?
Maybe you heard.
No.
They heisted another cargo from one of the boats offshore.
Again?
3rd time. Probably the same bunch.
Yeah, that figures.
Help me out on this, will you?
Sure, Dan.
They gotta show up somewhere. Let me know if you see anybody around. Strangers.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll have Ma keep her eyes open, too.
Just in case.
You bet.
Eddie? Eddie, is that you? Eddie?
It's me.
I didn't know who it was. I was scared.
Just me.
Look, I was putting some curtains up. Ma gave them to me. Makes the room look nice, huh?
Yeah, pretty.
Eddie, what happened to you?
It was an accident, it's nothing.
Wait a minute. It's bad. How'd you do it?
I don't know exactly. It was an accident.
Well, look, sit down a minute. I'll try and fix it for you.
Thanks.
See, this'll do. Yes. I think we can make it. A little peroxide. Sting a bit. You don't mind, huh?
These are just scratches.
Pretty bad scratches, Eddie. Yeah. Sting?
You're doing fine. Ellen, you want to do something else for me?
Sure, anything.
You could help me a lot.
Well, just go ahead and ask it if I can do it. Sure.
They may want to know where I was tonight.
Who?
Anybody. You know where I was because you saw me. I was right up here the whole evening, in the office, working on the books. If anybody asks, you saw me. That's all.
I don't know, Eddie.
Probably nobody will ask. But if they do, then you tell them.
Look, Eddie, I don't want to get mixed up in any trouble.
No, this is not that kind of a thing at all, and there's no trouble. You can do this for me, and it doesn't mean anything. Maybe somebody wants to know where I was. Maybe I don't want to tell them. So I say I was in the office, and I can prove it because you saw me.
But I didn't.
Who's going to know that?
Eddie, please, I wish you wouldn't ask me this.
Ellen, I've got it. Will you do this for me, Ellen? You will, won't you? You said you would.
Yeah, but Eddie, I don't want to lie. If it's something I can do, I'm glad to, but I don't want to lie.
You're making a big deal out of it. Just tell me yes or no, will you do it?
Look, I told you I don't want to lie, Eddie.
Ellen, I didn't mean to hurt you. Just that you got me sore. No, I didn't mean to hurt you. Don't you?
Last night, what happened? I was up all night.
Me too. Couldn't sleep.
Why couldn't you?
Oh, I don't know.
I'll tell you why I couldn't. Some folks across where I live asked me would I do them a favor. They got some tickets for a show and asked me would I mind come over and sitting with their kid. So I said, well, if they want to go to a show, all right. Why not? They got a radio, hear it all the time across the street. So I'll listen to the comedy show. That brat of theirs, only 8 years old, too. He didn't want to hear no comedy, just classical music. So I said comedy, he said music. So we listened to the music. That's what I get for being a good Joe.
Doesn't pay being a good Joe, Ma.
Who's telling who?
Things getting rough, Eddie.
Another cargo stolen?
More than that. Picked up a body this morning.
Floater?
In a boat without oars. Washed in with the tide. Guy'd been dead about 10, 12 hours, Doc says. Figures about 8 o'clock last night. 9 at the latest. Kind of ugly. Knife in his back.
Yeah, that is kind of ugly.
Murder. Plain murder.
Any ideas?
More than that, a lot more. Just can't pin it. We will, though. Nobody walks away from it every time. You know who?
No idea.
Ollie Lackman. Surprise you?
Well, I suppose it shouldn't. Not with his record. So it's Ollie Lackman.
He's a killer, Eddie. Up to now, lucky.
Yeah, Ollie always was lucky.
But you can overplay your luck. For 3 murder raps. 3. Just couldn't pin it. So he walks away. Laughing.
Yeah, that's the way Ollie is, lucky.
So far. But he won't get away with this one, Eddie.
You're that close, huh?
Closer all the time. Maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day. Sure, little things we need. Little things.
What do you know? Ollie. Can't be too careful. Right under your nose and you don't even know it. Well, I gotta go up to the office. A lot of work to do. I'm way behind on the books. Kept me up last night. Can I do anything, Dan?
Next time you see Ollie, tell him I want to talk to him.
I'll do that.
Thanks.
More coffee, Dan?
No, thanks. You know something, Ellen? You really dressed this place up, it's a fact. Right, Ma?
About time somebody noticed it.
What do you do for fun around here?
Not much time for that. When we close at night, I'm pretty tired.
Well, maybe someday after you close, we could drive downtown together. Is it like that?
Go ahead. Might do you some good.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
Can we have a date?
Sure, sometime.
Tonight?
Oh, I don't know.
Come on, I'll pick you up. What time?
Well, we close at 10.
I'll pick you up. 10?
Sure, if you want.
Why, Ollie, just the man I wanted to talk to.
Anytime, copper. Talk to me anytime. Personal?
No,
Police business?
that's right.
Maybe I'm the man you're looking for. Maybe I can help you.
That's what I was figuring.
Now or later.
No hurry.
Haven't had breakfast.
Take your time. Maybe you'll come down to headquarters. Or maybe you don't like headquarters.
Love it.
Well, make it headquarters. After breakfast. Oh, and bring an overnight bag. You might be staying.
You don't run my kind of hotel. You ought to know that by now. But I'm always glad to drop in.
Huh? Pick you up at 10?
Well, I'll be ready.
Last night, night before, every night for a week. I've been here when you close the joint, till 10. Guess some guys are just born lucky. Takes a cop to make the grade.
She was wonderful, wasn't she?
Did you like it?
Didn't you?
Pretty good.
Oh, I thought she was great. You know, I've been to Chinese restaurants before, but not like this. How did you find it?
Well, I used to live over there in Oakland.
Big place? Lots of people live there, I guess.
Ever been there?
No. Lots of places I've never been. But who wants to go every place? Me, I like to stay put. Are you like that? What's the matter?
Oh, just thinking. I can't help thinking.
What about?
Ollie Lightman. I can't help thinking.
Well, stop it. You want to have a good time, don't you?
Ollie Lightman is a professional killer. He's killed 3 men already, and I know it. We just couldn't prove it. But this time, we've got to prove it. So we're gonna prove it.
Look, I thought you wanted to have a good time.
Oh, sure I do.
Well, how can you if your mind isn't on it?
I like you. You must know that, don't you?
I like you, Tan. So does Ma. Everybody does.
Well, not everybody.
Oh, who doesn't?
Well, for one, Ollie.
I don't want to talk about Ollie Lightman.
I do.
I don't have to listen.
This afternoon, I had a long talk with Ollie.
I'm not listening.
You'd better. It concerns you.
Nothing concerns
This
me.
does.
Look, I'm getting mad, awful mad. I can't help it.
Ellie, it's very important for me to know where Ollie was last night. Very important.
Not to me.
He says to ask you. You'd know where he was. Last night, the night before, every night in the week. Is that right? He's lying, isn't he?
Leave me alone, will you?
He says he was down at Eddie's place. There especially, just to see you. He was there at closing time, looking for a date. Says he couldn't get to first base. I'll give him credit for admitting that. But if Ollie was there at Eddie's place till closing time, then he's not the man I'm looking for.
Leave me out of this.
Ollie put you in it, I didn't. But you can help me by just saying it's a lie. If it is a lie.
Why don't you figure it out for yourself? You're a cop.
I have figured it out. It adds up. Ollie Lightman, he's my #1 boy. Then there's his partner. He's my #2 boy. Could have been his partner. One or the other. Which one?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Eddie. Ollie's partner. Didn't you really know?
What a dope I am. You know, I took you for a nice guy. But you're just a cop. Should have known better than to go out with a cop. Pumping. Always pumping.
There's only one reason you don't answer me. You're protecting somebody. Why? And who are you protecting? Where was Eddie last night? He says he was down at the office working on the books. You'd know that. Or wasn't he around at all? You'd know that, too. Why don't you say something?
And why don't you get yourself a date with a stool pigeon next time? Because I'm getting out of here. That's all I gotta say. I'm getting out of here. What are you doing here, Eddie?
I want to talk.
Kind of late.
Whose fault is that? Were you out with Dan? That's what Ma said. I didn't believe her. You're not falling for him.
Of course not. I just went out with him because he asked me to.
You shouldn't go out with cops, Ellen. You know that. They can be pretty nosy. Did he ask any questions?
Couple.
What kind of questions?
Just questions.
Was he poking into my business?
Look, I didn't say nothing. Didn't open my mouth.
I don't like the way you said that, Ellen. You must have something up your sleeve saying that.
You crazy?
What's Dan up to?
Looking for a killer, he says. Says it's all he liked me.
Yeah, I know. Ollie's got it coming. He's had it coming a long time.
And Ollie didn't do it. He couldn't have.
Who says that?
Well, how could he? He was downstairs last night, the whole time, hanging around. I saw him.
That's fine. Sticking up for him, a guy like that.
Just telling the truth. He was downstairs.
Whose side are you on? The cops? Ollie's? Or mine? Listen, Ellen. You've got to believe me. This thing that happened, I couldn't help it.
Look, I don't want to hear it. It couldn't have been you. Say it wasn't you.
So you're going to help me, Ellen. You're going to do what I say.
Oh, Eddie, please leave me alone, will you?
It was an accident. You can believe that.
No, don't say it. Don't say you did it.
I tell you, I didn't mean to. It was an accident.
How could it have been? The knife was in his back.
You don't believe me, Ellen?
Please, Eddie. Please, I just got to get away from here.
Where would you run to, Ellen? To the cops? To tell them you didn't believe it was an accident?
No, I'd never tell on you, Eddie. Never.
You say you won't, but how do I know you won't? How can I be sure?
But I forget all about it. I won't even open my mouth.
How would I know?
Because you've been good to me. More than that, I've loved you, Eddie.
And I can't let you leave me. Could have been just the two of us. Just you and me. We didn't have to finish up like this.
What are you talking about?
Come here, Ellen. I won't hurt you. I don't want to hurt you.
No, Eddie. No! Eddie! Eddie! Are you all right? I'm sorry I had to do it. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Huh? Eddie. Oh, Eddie. I told you all I wanted was just to stay away from trouble. Eddie. Oh,